Hi everybody. Okay, so this video is about Venus going into Scorpio here, I believe from December 4th until December 29th, and what this means, okay? And how it will impact possibly your relationships, because obviously Venus is the planet that controls our relationships, intimate relationships, pleasures. Okay, so Venus in Scorpio is represented by the Seven of Cups in Tarot. So we'll start there with that energy. Seven of Cups energy is, I always say that it's wishful thinking energy. It's fantasizing. It's, being confronted with multiple options and just feeling like, normally it's represented, in the tarot deck with the Seven Cups floating in the sky, as though, like I said, it's things that maybe you feel like are just out of your grasp, but you're fantasizing about them, you're wishing to possess them, that sort of energy. Okay, so how does that relate to Venus and Scorpio? Okay, well, Scorpio obviously is ruled by Mars and Pluto, okay? Mars being the active, take action planet, Pluto being transformation, death, darkness, those sorts of energies. Okay. So when you put Venus, the planet of pleasure and relationships and beauty, when you put Venus into this Scorpio energy, this transformative, active energy, and you think about the Seven of Cups in Tarot, and you think about wishful thinking and fantasies. Okay, so what this means for this December 4th to December 29th, Venus in Scorpio, it could bring a sense of, it's going to bring your fantasies in regards to your relationships. It's going to bring those fantasies into like the forefront of your mind, okay? They're going to become more important to you, okay? And you're going to you could feel more compelled to take action on them, because like I said, Scorpio being ruled by Mars and Pluto, transformative, active energy. And it's going to be about, so I said your fantasies, your desires. What is it that you think about, that you dream about, that you wish for in your relationships, okay? These are going to be the questions that you might be kind of fixated on during this transit with Venus and Scorpio, okay? And this active energy, this Mars influence as being Scorpio's traditional ruler, you're going to feel compelled to speak these fantasies and these desires, okay? You're going to feel compelled to go after them, to bring them into existence in your relationship, okay? In like an aggressive way. So you're going to have to be a little bit careful. This is like a balancing act. I mean, Venus also controls or rules Libra, which is obviously the zodiac of balance. And you're going to need a little bit of that energy as we go through this transit. You're going to have to make sure that as you speak your fantasies and desires into your relationship, as you go after the things that you wish for, make sure there's a balance. Make sure that you're not aggressively forcing your fantasies and desires onto a partner that's not ready for that, or that's not in the same headspace. It could expose, the kinks in a relationship. It could expose that you're not on the same page, that you're not wishing about the same things, it could bring up some dark energies, okay? But that's your transformative Pluto influence, okay? Anytime that you start to have any sort of questions about a relationship, it could bring up issues that change the relationship, that change the dynamic of the relationship. So I guess the only thing I want to say is just, be aware of that energy. Be aware of this Venus and Scorpio transit potentially making you feel aggressive in regards to wanting your desires to be realized, okay? But also having to understand how voicing those desires and actively going after those desires, how that could potentially change the dynamic in your relationship and how it might expose some otherwise hidden aspects of your relationship. So just keep that in mind. This could be a fiery, passionate transit for some, and for others, you know, those fiery passions could lead to, you know, a transformation. But transformations are normally for the better, so keep that in mind also. So, okay, yes, like I said, Venus in Scorpio, December 4th through the 29th. I hope I'm getting that date right. Seven of Cups energy in tarot. So yeah, now you're aware.